Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Simon and this is Brett.
Hello.
And Brett, if I asked the same person different times over the year what his top 10 toys are, do you know what would probably happen?
What?
It would change. See, people think of different things at different times, but my top two always stay the same. Number one is always my Diecast toy cars, and do you know what number two is?
That. What this?
This is Diecast toy cars. Number two would be Micro Machines.
Oh, that makes sense.
But today we're going to be looking at some Diecast toy cars. Now,
How many times are you going to say Diecast toy cast in this video?
I think that'll be it. Now, in 1973, Matchbox came out with a line called Rola-Matics. Now, these were cars that, as you push them along, the little lugs on the inside of the wheels would move around, touch something on the inside of the car that would make something else happen. So, I've got three different versions of them that I'm going to show you today. Sometime in the future I'm going to show some more, but I couldn't find them for this video right now. So the first one I've got here, which is the only one that I've got this boxed, is Maxi Taxi.
Why is that even boxed?
Because it's the only one I ever got this boxed. And it does say Maxi Taxi on the back, or on the side, sorry, not the back. And then the box is actually dated 1983 because they came out from 1973 to 1985. Now this one is a Ford Capri Mark I. Now, do you know what it's done like?
What?
What's this?
Taxi.
A taxi. But do you know what's funny about this?
It's an American taxi.
It's an American taxi, and you would not get a Ford Capri in America. It was a European thing. Do you know what some people thought of the Ford Capri as?
What?
They thought of it as the European version of a Ford Mustang.
Is it really?
Not quite, not really.
Is there even a... Is one of these even a Mustang?
I have got a Mustang I'm going to show today. Now this is called Maxi Taxi. It says it on the top here. And this one's in mint condition. It's a really nice one. You've got the checkers going along the side, and then just here you've got like the price for the ride. I'm not going to even try and read it because I'll probably butcher that if the camera picked it up. No, oh well, I might pick it up when it's on the turntable in a minute. But this one has a black base. Now that's good to remember in a minute. Now what you do with this is you push it along, and as it goes, the little engine pops up and down.
You think if a car did that in real life, you'd be questioning why?
If a car did that in real life, I think you'd worry about it. Like, hey, my engine's trying to escape. Right, do you want to pass me the turntable? We'll show this one. Right.
Oi.
So this one, like I said, is in mint condition. Lovely colour yellow on this. A nice fawn colour interior.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not great.
It's fawn colour. That's nothing like grey. And then, like I said, you got black on the front and on the underside of it. Beautiful looking car. Now some of you might think this is called a different name, but there's a reason for that, which I'll go into now. Because next up, if Brett will bring it over, the green one.
There we go.
We have
A rolling green.
this one. This is another Mark I Ford Capri. The difference with this though is it's not called Maxi Taxi because it's not done in the taxi. These are actually called Hot Rockers. And this one's in green. I've got one more of these as well. Now this isn't my actual childhood one because I've got that upstairs. My childhood one has a little mark on the top, but
Why?
it's just a little bit where this is. It's just a little bit of the paint isn't quite right on my one. And I've had it since I was a little child in the 80s, and it was one of my favourite toys when I was playing with my cars.
Do you think I might have had something to do with it?
What? It may have done, I don't know. It might have been just something that was always there. But this one, same car, Ford Capri Mark 1. A little bit of a lighter interior to this. And then the base, if I show the base, is silver or grey on this one, or silver. Along with the front is grey as well. So like I said, this one's called a Hot Rocker. And it does the same thing. Engine goes up and down.
Is the engine slightly different?
No, the engine's the same, it's just that this one's more play-worn. And actually, I think this one might go slightly higher than the other one. See?
So it's technically slightly different.
Slightly different. Do you want to pass me the other one?
And the next one...
It's the same car, but in a
red.
different colour. I love this colour red on these cars. Let me put this down here so it don't fall off. So again, you've got it in a nice bright red colour. Same engine. They all have the tow hook, yeah. Sorry.
You're not allowed to spin this. This is not your turntable.
Okay, you take your turn then. You've got the tow hook, like he said, and it's another one with a grey base. Now, this is a lovely car, and again...
Does that even go higher than the last?
Nah, it's about the same, I think. Well, one way to find out. Put them side by side. I'll do it towards the camera. Might do. Might be slightly higher.
So all three of them are technically incredibly different.
So that's the Ford Caprice.
And a taxi.
Which one would be your favourite?
The taxi.
Would it? Why is that then?
These two are too similar. This one's completely different.
Okay. So just because it's different is the one you like. Right. Now then. Next up, we've got that one, yeah. We've got this Land Rover. Now, I have two versions of this. My other one is a police car, and it's all in white. This one is a bit foreign. I got this one out of a box of Diecast at one point that I bought from an auction, and it says Security Rally Paris Dakar 83. And this one is actually a security car on here. But like I said, this is a police car in the other version, and actually the name on the bottom is Police Patrol. And it's similar sort of thing. Might be a bit hard for the camera to pick up, but as you push this one along, it works better on a carpet. This one.
So you don't have a carpet.
I don't have anything cloth.
Well, we do have a carpet.
You can just see it on my hand while I'm doing it with my hand. That the little orange bit in there is turning round. It works brilliantly on carpet, which is where I spent many hours playing with my toy cars.
Do you think that's why it doesn't work otherwise?
No, it works, but it's just, for some reason, it just works better on a carpet. So we show that off. Nice car, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
How many hours do you think I played with cars like this?
I'm gonna say 1 million.
I don't know, it could be quite a lot, because I used to actually, when I was in my first house that we lived in, I used to play with most of them in either the front room where you couldn't leave them out, or by the back room table, by the dining room table, so I'd have to pack them away. But if I played with them in my bedroom, what I used to do is I used to put them in a way that they were slightly under like beds and units, and that way nobody could step on them. And I used to leave them out for like a week, and then go off to school, come back home, go straight upstairs and go play with my cars. Do that for the rest of the day, and I do that for a whole week, just playing with my cars. I love toy cars. Right, grab me the last ones, or the next one. So here
is the next one.
This one actually, the reason I've left this till last is because I was having a discussion with Brett the other day, saying about how I like features that used to be on toy cars, and it's a shame they're not always around anymore. Now this one is called Piston Popper. It's a Mustang and it's called Piston Popper. And what happens with this one is as you push it along, the pistons pop up and down, little red pistons. There was another car that had a thing like this as well, which was by Husky. It's a Batmobile, and as you push that along, the little red bit comes out the back to look like a flame. Like, brilliant cars they were.
I wonder why they don't do that.
Well, here's the thing. So here we got, you go along with that, and the pistons are popping up and down. Do you want to spin that round? Again, it's on a grey base. It's a really nice car. Now, the reason that I say, I was discussing it with Brett. We went shopping not long after, and what we found is...
Wait, we haven't said the next
hang
one.
on. They've done these Disney Cars drag racing vehicles. This one's Lightning McQueen, and they actually have popping pistons on them. Now, I'll open this in a minute, and I'll show you it after he shows you the next Mustang.
And the next one is the exact same, but in yellow with a flame with a black bit at the back.
It's not exactly the same then, is it?
It's the exact same car.
It's the same car, but it's not exactly the same. So
I'm gonna take it
here
for bases.
we've got another Mustang. One of my favourite cars are a Mustang. I think Mustangs are my favourite American car, but my favourite English car was always the Ford Escort for many years.
What about a Mondeo?
I do like the Mondeo. I've had two of them. So, nice car. This one's a bit more play worn on the engine and that, but move that along. And again, push it along and the pistons go up and down.
Different or the same to the last one?
Same. But here is that modern one.
Wait a minute. Wait, bring the box back.
What box? Oh, there. There you go.
So, on the back of here, it also says who else you had got. It seems funny that this one included though.
That's because it's on the one you bought. I picked this because I like Lightning McQueen.
Is this actually just called Lightning McQueen? Because some of them... Oh, no, they're not.
What was you going to say?
I thought they were named slightly different on there.
No. You could have got Cruz Ramirez, Jackson Storm, Nitro Aid, or Little Talkie. But I like Lightning McQueen. I've seen all 3 car movies.
And your favourite, which one was that?
My favourite would always be the first one.
Second favourite?
Seriously?
Yes.
Well, it'd go in line, wouldn't it? It'd go 1, 2, and then 3. But it took inspiration from the old Matchbox ones. Now, the funny thing is, Matchbox, when I was growing up, was still its own company, and it was made mostly, well, it was basically an English company, but they were made in like Macau and various other places. Now it's owned by Mattel, who made this. So
And Hot Wheels.
And Hot Wheels, yeah. And as you push along this one, just like the old one, the pistons go up. Now the difference is, if my wife can pick that up, these ones only had 1 line of pistons. This one has 2, but they're all basically connected. So it's not like it's going to work in any different way. They just pop up and down as you're going through. Same way. It's just that these are a little bit bigger. So I saw this and I thought it was good that they had something that was just like when I was a child. And I really liked it and I picked it up. I think it's about £4 these ones are.
Here's a question, do you think that's what's going to end up looking like in the 4th one?
I don't even know if there would be a 4th one.
If there's a 4th one, do you think that's what it's going to look like?
No, I think this is just a way of milking a little bit more money out of that franchise. But let's put them all on the table, shall we? Before we end this video. So these are all the ones I'm going to show you this time. There are many other.
McQueen is moving.
There are many other Rola-Matics. There's tanks. Like I said, there's that one in another colour. There is a pickup truck which has an animal in the back that turns around. As soon as I find them, I'll do a video showing them. But if you like this and you want to see more and you want to see other retro diecast, because that's what I think we're going to mainly try and focus on, is the retro stuff. We are going to be doing some stuff with racetracks as well. We just
need space.
Yeah, we had a little, well, life got in the way and the space that I made has been taken up by something else, so I got to clear it again. So as soon as we've sorted that out, we're going to be doing some stuff with racetracks. We've got some challenges for some types of cars. We've got some fun things we're going to be doing.
McQueen's falling off the table.
But we're going to be focusing mostly on retro stuff, because what we find is America gets the new stuff before us. And so by the time we get something that we can show you, many people have already done it. So we're going to focus on some retro things. And also, it's things that I like. It's from my childhood. And it's all going to be mainly from my own collection. So if you like this, you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel.
McQueen's falling off again.
But for now, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
You're lucky you didn't crash.